Hey everyone, welcome back to English in Real Life. I'm Sarah, and today I am on my own, just you and me. And today's topic is probably the most common question I get from listeners and students. How do I learn English quickly? And I want to give you a real, honest answer. Not the kind that promises fluency in 30 days. A real answer, based on what actually works. Let's start with something most people get completely wrong. When people decide to learn English, they focus almost entirely on studying. Grammar rules, vocabulary lists, textbook exercises. And then they wonder why, after months of studying, they still cannot hold a real conversation. Here is the truth. Studying and learning are not the same thing. Studying is what happens at a desk with a book. Learning is what happens when you actually use the language. When you speak, when you listen, when you make mistakes and keep going anyway. That distinction between passive studying and active use is the most important idea in this whole episode. So, what actually works? The first thing is consistency over intensity. A lot of people set ambitious goals, go hard for 2 or 3 weeks, and then burn out completely. They feel guilty, lose motivation, and stop altogether. But research is very clear on this. Short, regular practice is far more effective than long, occasional sessions. 20 minutes every single day will take you much further than 3 hours every Saturday. Language learning works like building a muscle. You build it through regular, manageable effort, day after day. The second thing is immersion. Creating an English environment in your daily life, wherever you are. Change your phone to English. Watch series and films in English. Listen to podcasts while you cook, while you commute, while you exercise, because your brain learns language through massive repeated exposure, not through memorizing rules, through hearing patterns again and again until they feel completely natural. And a practical tip. When you watch something in English, resist the temptation to turn on subtitles in your own language. Try English subtitles first, or no subtitles at all. That discomfort is exactly what creates real progress. Third, and this is the one most people avoid, speaking. Actually opening your mouth and using English, even when you are not confident, even when you make mistakes. Most people wait until they feel ready. And they never feel ready, because fluency does not come before speaking. It comes from speaking. Every mistake gives you information. It tells you exactly what to work on next. Native speakers do not judge you. They respect the effort. So find opportunities to speak. Language partners, conversation classes, colleagues, even just talking to yourself at home. All of it builds confidence over time. Fourth, vocabulary and context, not memorizing random lists. Learning words inside real sentences, real conversations, real situations. Because when you see a word in isolation, you might remember it for a day, but when you encounter it inside a story, connected to an emotion, or a real situation, it stays with you. And when you learn a new word, use it immediately. Put it in a sentence. Say it out loud. The faster you use it, the faster it becomes truly yours. And fifth, managing your motivation. Because learning a language takes months, takes years. Motivation goes up and down. So you need a clear personal reason why English matters to you. Not because it is useful. Something specific. Because I want that promotion. Because I want to travel independently. Because I want to watch my favorite series without subtitles. That personal why is what keeps you going on the difficult days. When you feel stuck, when progress feels invisible, your reason gets you back. Consistency, immersion, speaking, vocabulary and context, motivation. 5 principles, not shortcuts. Genuine strategies that successful language learners all share. There is no magic method. No app makes you fluent in 30 days. But if you apply these consistently, if you show up every day and engage actively, You will make progress that genuinely surprises you. The people who learn English quickly are not the most talented. They are the most consistent, the most willing to make mistakes. They do not wait to feel ready. They start, and they keep going. Vocabulary time. Burnout. Stress on burn. A state of complete exhaustion caused by too much effort over too long a period. She studied intensively for months and eventually experienced total burnout. Extremely common in conversations about work, study, and mental health. To pick something up, to learn something naturally, without formal study, through experience and exposure. She picked up a lot of vocabulary just by watching English series every evening. You can pick up a language, a skill, an accent, a habit. Very natural, very common. To feel stuck, to feel like you are not making progress, like you cannot move forward. Every language learner feels stuck at some point. It is completely normal. You can feel stuck in a job, a project, a relationship, any situation where progress has stopped. To stand out. Stress on out. To be noticeably different from others in a positive, impressive way. Candidates who speak English fluently really stand out in interviews. Also used as a noun, she was a real standout in the group. Outcome. Stress on out. The result or consequence of an action or situation. The outcome of her consistent daily practice was remarkable progress. A precise professional word, very useful in work and academic contexts. Burnout, pick up, feel stuck, stand out. Outcome. 5 B2 expressions you will encounter regularly in real English. Choose one this week and use it. Because that is how vocabulary moves from something you recognize to something you truly own. That is everything for today. Thank you so much for being here. Keep learning, keep going, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone. And remember, do not wait until you feel ready. Start today. Even 5 minutes counts.